see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah. I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Walk with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh shoot, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Beast in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure.
Well, haven't showed up to help. He's down there. Hopefully he doesn't hit the power line. First time he's ran a tilt rotator. He's clearly not even using it. But yeah, whatever. We're messing with a propane line. I got thirsty. Now we're connecting the sections. Slow with it. Push towards that green bomb right there. Right up towards the headphones. Well, somehow the weather has held off. Good enough that we were able to kind of do something here. Almond operator is learning that he's not very smooth. Yeah, I guarantee you we could have like the rookiest looking operating guy in here, but they'd be like, oh, it looks like he's smoother than you. Yeah. Well, I did put the controls back on the sleep mode for you. No, it's backwards. They got the one thing that Tobacco has is controls across the board. Same. Yeah. We got a new guy in town. Get that tack room Mountain Dew. They got some other flavors in there. Look at it. This is I don't think people realize how big this building actually is. They're like 18 horse tall.
That's two of my shops.
Yeah.
2.5 probably.
He just got them. Oh, there might be some in there. Not even on. Can't be picky today.
Man, there's so many flavors.
Oh, he got me another pack. Shit. It's not raining. Let's get her done. I'll be honest, didn't film hardly anything today, and I'll be triple honest, we got it spread. I didn't think this was going to work out. I had Vee come over and just hang out. I said, hey, I'm going to be down at the ranch if you want to come down. I planned on just kind of telling the dump truck guy where to go, dump some stuff. At very best, we got a little bit spread right here so we could open up this route. We have 4 truck and transfers dumped out, which is roughly 23 tons per load. So we basically got 100 tons, just shy, of stone down and spread. Took some down to the arena because it's literally the same situation down there except for much bigger. We have a V-ditch on the uphill side and right at the inlet, and I had to do it over here too. It was puddling up. It starts puddling up right there, then it's going to start sinking in to your ground, which we don't want that. And the 080 did pretty good over here. I didn't want to come over here, but I had to, so I could put a little bit more right here, just so it stopped puddling up. So I caught it early, so I can push it that way down the ditch, or this way down this ditch. And somehow managed to get this spread back here too. Now you can make the full loop. Random backhoe, how you doing? Still not sure on that. But I got this route carved in. New stone on here. Basically a 10-wheel load coming down in here. And then I had basically a load and a half over here. Yeah, it's now starting to rain, but I need to do a couple more things before I get on out of here. The old man had a pile of this chip seal stuff right here. And I'm pretty sure that was a levee for anything that runs off here, so it doesn't just immediately rush down and wash it out, because we took that out and we're getting sediment just running off the hill right there. Yeah, we're looking across out there. This place is damn awesome. It's nice to look out across other properties. There's homes on them out there, but minimum 40 acres per lot out here. Yeah, it's starting to rain. I got to get an excavator so I can do a little bit of stuff inside a cab. Yep, we got more work down at the ranch. We're going to install a riser and some cobble on culvert down the bottom. I don't have my old 5500 with all the tools in it, so I'm going to have to drive down to the bottom, grab the mini truck. I got Sawzall and some other stuff down there. Show you guys how I've been installing these risers down here. Technically it's on a budget since we got a super deal on all this culvert. We're just going to make it out of this instead of having a fancy piece, and then nothing that we have actually matches the stuff that was existing. Either we rip it out, put new stuff in, or we do what I'm about to do right now. But we got to track this down to the bottom-ish and go get the mini truck and all the other tools. Then come back up and get the 5500 with all the other gear at some point. Okay, down there by the cone is the inlet to the culvert. And then we just went to, literally you can see the tire tracks. We extended about 12 feet worth out there. Sections of this was added onto it and made a nice ditch right here. I have half a truckload of cobble right there. Well, it's a 10-wheel load. So I just need to get this thing mounted vertical. I'll go get the saw and show you how I'm gonna do that. And fill it all in with cobble. So it's just got a big filter. I like the idea, but then don't like the idea, but this is what we got to work with. All right, get the lightning shovel involved. This shovel is an Excalibur. It cut water lines, propane line. So I got to clean around this thing so I could slip this thing, my culvert, down along the sides of it. So I need to cut it back a little bit. Need a Sharpie. I don't think I got one in the rig. bit more dirt work right there. Oh, all my Sawzall blades are in the truck that's not here, so we just got this pipe cutting one. Can't really, we'll see how much we can carve this turkey. There you go. Now you can see what I did. It'd be nice to have a big old hole saw so that that thing can just slide on it, but it's not practical. I do have some fabric we're going to put on the high side, throw a little bit of dirt up here to hold it down, because all the drainage is obviously coming from that way. Knock out a bunch of hole saws in this thing, and I actually have a stick of this and a big hole saw. Got lucky and found one of those down there. I'm going to put a piece of drainage in it to help carry some of that stuff from up there, so that it you know, does its job a little bit better, a little less restriction, a little bit more volume can go through. Let's get that knocked out. Story. The hole saw I found doesn't have the, that's for a whole hog, that's for big dog, doesn't fit the regular drill. Yep, square hole, round up. Perfect. This is just to help just a little bit. It's all gonna get filled with cobble. Found one scrap roll of fabric down there. Oh, just enough to fill in down here. Oh, right on. Before I get too ahead of myself, we need to drill some holes and then put this around it. Kinda didn't want to do this right after the rain, because this is all 4 or 5 inches worth of gravel, but I didn't want to track back and forth right here since it just rained, and I didn't want to mess up the nice smoothness. But see if I can get a nice straight shot back and forth. See if we can use up the majority of this cobble. Boom, we're right on a hump. The bucket can hold even more than that, but since I gotta drive over the actual driveway, See, look at that, dropped one already. Yep. I'm just gonna go ahead, since I don't even have fabric, I'm gonna put stone in here anyway. Because I got it, and it's not gonna hurt us not having fabric in there. It would be nice. Yep. I knew I should have got out. A skid steer to do this, you'd really mess all this up. But since I just got an excavator tilt rotator, I can just drive straight back and forth as best I can and just scoop it like a skid steer. And then I can reach it right over the ditch, put it right where it needs to be. Minimal impact to everything around it. I need this up top eventually too, but we can do that with the wheel tractor. I'm not going to shuttle this up the road with an excavator. That just, or bring the dump trailer back down. This, we got a lot of other stuff we got to tackle too, so we can't get too worried about small details on one project. Switch back and forth. And somehow I shimmied over every time. I don't know what happened there. Try not to stay in the same spot, I suppose. I'll have to get out there and fix my pipe because it's not where it's supposed to be.
Shook my hand in the end and said, you ain't got nothing. What you gonna do about it? I'm gonna hit that bottom. Woo, it's on a Donkey Kong. Which troubles do you see? Pure heart is the root of all weed. I bow my head and hit my eyes.
Got about a dozen holes drilled in the bottom, sides, over here, over here, over here. So this filled up with a little bit of water before it would go in the culvert, but now it's kind of up to grade since I sloughed off all the stuff from the sides. And more or less all that stuff that comes from up there should go into my French drain system, and then anything from up there is just going to kind of fill in this area and go through the holes. So this will last for a long time before, well, it shouldn't give any trouble to the culvert, because that thing was completely full. If you remember the video, we spent 3,000 gallons through a water wagon through this thing, which is fire hose. But before I roll out, I want to fix up the road a little bit. I don't think I'm going to do anything right here because that's still pretty nice. But down there we popped out about 1 million rocks. So I'm gonna back drag that down and back and see if I can clean that up. I had a water in here. Damn, I drank it. Well, that's all wrapped up. Doesn't look too bad. Took a little longer than expected. Just running back and forth getting tools. I'm gonna try and tackle the culvert extension right there. I don't have the right size pipe, so I'll show you. I probably have. It's gonna have to have cement to make a coupler either way, because it's old cowboy stuff, PVC to metal underneath the blacktop drive. It's a pain in the butt. But my ditch isn't in the right spot. I need to move it over so the pipe's straight. Here's the options. Stepped up to 18s. Try getting a 12 to fit on 13 OD. Let's see. If I split it and we bag it and then concrete it, it should be fine. It's not a high volume area. I don't even know if this will work, but I want to try it. Now we just put a tarp over this right here and then concrete it. Should be fine. Alright, game plan. We don't have the parts, so I need to go get some parts. And until then, if the boys come back tomorrow with some cement to pour on the junction, I want to have them a little footing kind of deal retainer so that they can dump the cement and not go everywhere. We've got a little bit of good dirt right here still, mixed with obviously some freaking vegetation because the grass is 4 feet thick. Bags. I gotta get some tarp. I think that should work. Instead of hauling the tractor out here, I gotta leave it here, and I'll just leave the trailer here, which is whatever. And then I'll just come back, load her up, take the trailer home. At that point, hydraulic jacks come in. Right there. Come on, baby. Need that piece of sod. Don't hit the culvert. You kidding me right now? You need to behave. Doubles. It's so quiet, it's like at the lake, you can almost just talk to them from here. All right, we got her all put back together. Extension coupler installed, cement coupler super installed, a little thick, a little running, perfect. Backfill this, leave this chunk over here for them, and they can just push that back on the pallet forks once that concrete's done its thing. I don't want to get too greedy up here and try to flatten this out and mess up that culvert where it hooked up. You never know, hook on it, pull it out. We got 20 feet worth of stick in there, cemented that junction. I think should be good to go. They'll come down with pallet forks once that's set, and just set these chunks of grass right there. Tried to shore up the blacktop. That was another key reason to go with concrete right here. It's because that lip was starting to deteriorate since the culvert literally ended right at the edge of the blacktop. So that should be good. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. This was the last bit of projects down here for us on the current mission. Time to haul the tractors out.